2 minutes into the second night of the NBL's preseason tournament, Bryce Cotton did this.
He's out west. Oh no.
Great action for Cotton and he drills it.
Now, that may seem like a regulation play. Staggered pin downs for a long-range marksman, catch and shoot three. But there's more to it than that. This play shows that John really has tapped into the Trevor Gleeson playbook for how to generate Cotton good looks. It was also the start of a clearly articulated statement from the three-time MVP. Because after that bucket, he served up this. Then this, and this. 36 points to tip off the blitz and announce to the entire competition, this is still my league. And that's why Bryce Cotton is one of the 5 must-watch players of NBL23.
1 minute left. Cotton. Foul. You just can't keep a good man down.
This will be year 7 for Cotton in the NBL, and the little master is entering NBL23 with a big old point to prove. What is that point? That this is still his league, and the championship still goes through Perth. Last season just did not end right for the Cats. Had this shot gone down, maybe things would have been different, but in the end, for the first time since whispering Jack for goodness sake, there were no playoffs in Perth. And when you combine that with Jalen Adams swooping in and taking his award, Cotton is going to be fired up for another season of offensive wizardry and cutthroat playmaking in crunch time.
Baynes with the power dunk.
The next must-watch guy this season is the latest NBA Aussie to join the NBL, Aaron Baynes. Like Dean Uthoff before him, Baynes is an absolute mountain of a man, and his presence on the NBL hardwood will be hard to ignore. He's just so big and so strong and, what's become clear, so happy to be out there. Much has been said about the horrible incident he endured in Tokyo and the long road to recovery he's travelled since then. But now he's back, and he's back playing basketball, and it's a beautiful thing to see. I mean, man, check out the emotion from the big fella after his first game at the Blitz.
Summing it up, tough one. There's a lot of months there where I didn't know if I'd ever run around with my kids, let alone get to run around on the court again. So a lot of emotions tonight. I don't think there's a game that I'm going to play from now on that I'll ever not go in with the idea that I'm going to have fun, because I'm lucky to be doing it. Yeah, big thank you to the family for getting me through to this point. So Rage, kids, thank you. Massive. So yeah, fun. So much fun. As you see, I'm just out here yelling, screaming, having a good time.
He's a gigantic figure in Aussie hoops, Aaron Baynes. And this year, he'll be doing gigantic things for Brisbane in the NBL. We've seen some unbelievable dunkers in the NBL.
Whoa!
Remember James Smith?
And a good stance. Wow, James Smith!
Calvin Telford?
Oh!
Leon Trimmingham? What about Bennett Davison? Well, buckle up for the newest kid on that block, Melbourne United import Rayjon Tucker. This dude is an unbelievable athlete. He's quick, he's strong, and he's loaded with explosive power. And if he gets out on the breakaway, well, look out below.
Tucker all the way to the hoop! Rayjon Tucker, look out!
The other cool thing about Tucker is that he's highly quotable. I mean, when he first signed with Melbourne back in early August, he said, "When you see me, it's showtime. I'm an entertainer." Then 2 weeks from opening night, he came out with this doozy. "I'm the best import. No other new NBL import checks off as many boxes." That is elite level confidence, and I'm here for it every day of the week. All of that, the talking the talk and the walking the walk, makes Tucker must-watch TV in NBL23.
Dean has it stripped, and look who comes up with it. It is the French wonder kid, Rayan Rupert.
Let it be known, Rayan Rupert is here for a good time, not a long time. The talented French teenager is headed to the NBA draft next year, and he plans to use a season as a next star to both grow his game and elevate his draft stock. And from what we've seen in pre-season, he's already getting both of those things done. Rupert was outstanding at the blitz, picking pockets, getting buckets, and draining triples at a highly efficient rate. In fact, over the course of New Zealand's 3 games in Darwin, Rupert went 10 of 16 from 3-point range. Now, he's not going to shoot 60% across the season, but he's clearly putting in the work as his stroke is looking nice and he's letting it fly with confidence. If he can combine efficient shooting with his developing playmaking and his highly disruptive D, he's in for a really exciting one-and-done season in the NBL. Alright, let's keep it simple. Craig Randall is a guy who can flat out put points on the board. I mean, this is a guy who had multiple 40-point games in the G League last season, including a monstrous 48-point barrage back in March. He's going to let it fly, don't worry about that. And if he starts feeling it, he's a chance to have some pretty big scoring nights over the course of the season. The thing is, his team is stacked. With Antonius Cleveland and Robert Franks and Mitch McCarron and Daniel Johnson and Kai Soto and Sunday Dech, and you get the picture. Adelaide are loaded with talent this season. Head coach CJ Bruton is going to need to make sure everyone's getting their looks, and at the same time the whole team buys into sacrificing for the greater good. Tell you what though, they've been looking good in the preseason. They're getting after it defensively, and with Mitch McCarron running the show, that ball is moving to find the open man. Randall's going to be exciting, but the reality is this entire squad is must-watch this season. So there you have it. Across a season that's built to be unrivaled, and amongst a player pool loaded with unbelievable talent, they are the 5 players you can't afford to miss.